I told you I got a lot lined up today. I told you. And from Spider-Man, well, from Miles Morales, Spider-Verse, whatever the fudge it's called again, to DC with some new shakeups with the whole Wonder Woman 3 situation. Patty Jenkins reveals she did not leave Wonder Woman 3, has returned to Rogue Squadron. Jenkins says there was nothing she could have changed to save Wonder Woman. I doubt it. There's something going on here, and it more sounds like she got really butthurt with the claims that she walked out. So I don't know what's going on, but it's getting heated. Wonder Woman director Patty Jenkins has broken her silence over the cancellation of the third Wonder Woman movie. In a lengthy social media statement, Jenkins clarified that she did not walk away from the project and seemingly confirms that Wonder Woman may not move forward at DC under the new leadership. Correction, IGN. Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman 3 will not be moving forward. We still don't know what the plans are for Gunn and Saffron DC. Now, let's be fair here. IGN pulls some tricky maneuvers trying to say, well, the Snyderverse is over. The Snyderverse is over. The Snyderverse was over the moment Zack Snyder left. The last film in the Snyderverse was the Snyder Cut. Don't ever forget that. Snyderverse has been gone for a long time. We've been dealing with the DCEU. Gunn and Saffron have been cleaning up the DCEU. Wonder Woman 3 was not going to be a part of the Snyderverse. Remember that. That is not anything that was Snyderverse. That was just the original director for Wonder Woman 3 that worked alongside Snyder doing Wonder Woman 3. I think I said that wrong. Who cares? And under the new leadership. Furthermore, she suggests that she is back on board with Lucasfilm's Rogue Squadron movie, though stops short of confirming a return for the film project. Yep, I'm back at Rogue Squadron. Yay! Don't know if the movie's actually going to happen, but yay! Yep, she's back over at Disney. At Lucasfilm, apparently. She's back over with Disney. Let's wait to see if that even happens. In a statement on her Twitter account, Jenkins calls reports saying she walked away from Wonder Woman 3 as attractive clickbait, writing that, "I never walked away. I was open to considering anything asked of me." I highly doubt it. I highly, highly doubt it. We saw 1984. We saw what you do when you're off the leash. You had to be put on a leash for just Wonder Woman. I'm willing to bet that it was awful. I'm willing to bet you weren't willing to concede certain points. And I'm thinking that's where the breakdown happened, that they didn't want certain things in it. They wanted specific things in it. You didn't want those things in it because you didn't want to diminish your story, but they needed it's all a mess. Because Zaslav, Gunn, and Saffron have hinted at doing a Trinity movie for Wonder Woman 3. Patty Jenkins has her own story that she was telling that's just a mess. It's all a mess. But at least Jenkins is trying to come out and say, I didn't walk away because I didn't want to take any criticism. It wasn't me that stopped this. It's them. However, it seems that under the new leadership and potential plans to wipe away the Snyderverse. Okay. Snyderverse has been dead for a while. I'm going to keep harping on this. Snyderverse has been dead for a while. You won. You got the Snyder Cut. Snyder Cut was great. I freaking love seeing Darkseid. But the Snyderverse has been done. The Snyderverse got quietly killed in the night, okay? What happened was the old regime gave you your Snyderverse, gave you the Snyder Cut. They didn't want to give it to you, but they gave it to you. They said, fine, here, have it. It succeeds. But then slowly in the night, they walk over they walk over the Snyderverse. Quietly in the night, they shove a pillow on top of it, and they just let it go into the darkness, go into the light. That's what they did. They kept everything that they liked, but they were going their own route. The old regime was going their own route. They were going to kill off Henry Cavill. They were going to kill off Batman. They were going to replace Batman with Michael Keaton, which, not a bad move, but then focus on Batgirl. They wanted their new Trinity to be Wonder Woman, Supergirl, and Batgirl. That's what they wanted their new Trinity to be. They want not just normal Supergirl or Batgirl, but Latina Supergirl and Latina Batgirl. They wanted that to be their Trinity. They didn't want Superman or Batman. They wanted them to be the Trinity. What's going to happen moving forward? I don't know. But I'm willing to place money that Gunn and Safran are at least going to do something a whole lot better than that. Wonder Woman 3 was always a risk of being pulled from the lineup. Well, Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman 3, not Wonder Woman 3 altogether. They're going to do something different. It was my understanding there was nothing I could do to move anything forward at this time. DC is obviously buried in changes they are having to make, so I understand these decisions are difficult right now. I mean, Zaslav, Gunn, and all of them said, hey, one of the movies they want to do is a Trinity. They hinted that, hey, we want the next Wonder Woman movie to be a Trinity movie. To utilize Wonder Woman to bring the Trinity story around. Could have done it. It sounds like you weren't willing to give them that from everything. Either you weren't willing to give that, they wanted to get you out of the way because they knew you weren't going to do that. Whatever it is, you are the problem there. It wasn't Wonder Woman. They wanted to do something with Wonder Woman. Jenkins proceeds to give her thanks to Linda Carter, who was being set up for a big screen return in Wonder Woman 3, as well as her star, Gal Gadot. Gal is the greatest gift I have received this whole journey. A cherished friend, inspiration, and sister. There are no words I can use to convey how magical she is. One interesting note, Jenkins begins, well, let's back up a little bit. Yeah, you gotta do that. Gal Gadot's staying from all things I'm seeing. There's speculation all about that, oh, they're gonna cut this person, they're gonna cut that person, they're gonna get rid of this person, they're gonna get rid of that person. The only questionable person from what I'm seeing is possibly Ben Affleck, but that's because Ben Affleck's having some stuff, it looks like, going down in his personal life. I don't know. Staying out of it. But all things considered, it really does look like they might also get rid of Ezra Miller. Actually, they're probably going to get rid of Ezra Miller. But the rest of the cast seems to be staying. Heck, you even had the Shazam actor, I can't remember his name. He came out and said, I'm friends with James Gunn. Peter Safran's my boss. It's sounding like I'm going to be staying. So I don't think they're going to be getting rid of all the actors like people are thinking. I think some actors are going to be forced out, have to drop out because of certain issues. Forced out meaning Ezra Miller, drop out meaning possibly Ben Affleck, don't know. But everybody else seems to be staying. One interesting note Jenkins begins with is that she left the Rogue Squadron movie after it became evident that it could delay Wonder Woman 3. Disney has since removed Rogue Squadron from its calendar. However, Jenkins says Lucasfilm asked if she could return after Wonder Woman 3, to which she agreed to do so. Okay. I'm gonna hold Jenkins to the fire on that one. I want to see your Rogue Squadron. I want to see this movie that you're dedicating to your father. Like that idea. Dedicate to your father. But you also said because your father was in the Air Force that this would be perfect for your movie that's going to be based on a woman. Remember that. Perfect. They made a new deal with me. In fact, I'm still on it, Rogue Squadron. And the project has been in active development ever since. What? No. Everything got shelved. No questions if it was even going to be made. Everything just silently got thrown around. So now you're saying that Wonder Woman 3 was in the way. Okay, Wonder Woman 3's no longer in the way, and yeah, it should be coming out. You should go back to working on it, but this is my first time hearing that it's coming back. We'll see. I don't know. However, Jenkins says it's still unclear if the film will still happen while development is underway. Yeah, I'm going to be over at, you know what? I didn't leave Wonder Woman 3. You know, it wasn't me that walked out. It was James Gunn and Saffron. They just wanted to get rid of the movie. I'm going to be going to Rogue Squadron, and there's no real question if it's actually going to happen. You know, I'm just going to be over here at Disney. Yep, totally over here at Lucasfilm. I'm great, totally not unemployed. DC is undergoing major changes as James Gunn and Peter Safran continue to iron out their plans for the company, while the future of the DCEU, because the Snyderverse was already dead, old regime killed it, Walter Hamada and all them, they came in and they straight up red wedding that. Okay, so don't be saying the Snyderverse. It was DCEU. The Snyderverse died. The DCEU came in its place. And you got Snyderverse, Snyder Cut in between all that. But the DCEU was what was in charge. That was what we were getting. Remains tenuous. Gunn recently revealed that Superman is the top priority for the new DC under his leadership. Yes, but we go back to this. Patty Jenkins is now coming out and basically saying nope, she's not the reason this film was scrapped. It was obviously because they just want to get rid of me. I don't really blame them. Did you see 1984? Seriously, the fact that you even got to write Wonder Woman 3 is a miracle. But, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows where we're going from here? Who knows? My understanding is Zaslav, Gunn, and Safran still want to do Wonder Woman 3, but they want to make it a Trinity movie. They can find a way to do that. My understanding is, from what we are getting from the whole Patty Jenkins leaving, I'm willing to bet part of it was 1984 was such an awful movie with Patty Jenkins off the leash that the script came in, they read it, and they said, you know what, you're just awful, bye. I'm willing to bet that they did it in a nice way, probably did point out some of the criticism, saying, hey, we want this, this, and this, you didn't give it to us. And she said, well, I'm sorry, but that's my story, and yeah. The truth is somewhere in between. I doubt it was as dramatic as people are saying it. I'm willing to bet Patty didn't want to take some criticisms, didn't want to work where she needed to work. I'm willing to bet James Gunn and them were probably a little more like, hey, we're ready to already cut her. It is what it is. But Rogue Squadron, I don't think is ever going to come out. I could eat crow if it ever gets set to come back out. I will definitely eat crow on that. I just don't think it's going to happen. But let me get your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. What do you think happened behind the scenes with Patty Jenkins, James Gunn, and Safran and crew? And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Share it out with your friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.